Hello, my name is Andrea Haslip, and I am looking for an opportunity to join the management team in human resources. So, tell us about yourself and what you think sets you apart from other applicants. So, after completing school, I gained valuable skills in customer service, leadership, professionalism, and management. So, these experiences have prepared me to be in human resources. In addition, what sets me apart from other applicants is my strong ability to connect with people and lead by example. So I take pride in being dependable, solution oriented, and always willing to step up when needed. To briefly describe your biggest professional weakness, my biggest professional weakness is that I don't have much formal experience as much as I would like. While I'm currently a senior customer service representative in my current role, um, I wish that I had like at least 5 more years of just regular management experience. I did work at McDonald's for 3 years as a manager where I led the team, training, coaching, and a little bit of hiring as well. Um, so for there, I'm looking for room to grow as a manager. And tell us about a time where you showed grit in the workplace. A time when I showed grit in the workplace was during a period where our team was extremely short-staffed, um, coronavirus. And with that, a lot of projects were falling behind. So I took the initiative to step up and complete those projects. It wasn't easy, but I was able to complete it on time. So that's where I stepped up there. Summarize where you see yourself in your career in the next 5, 10, and 20 years. In the next 5 years, I see myself advancing in the human resources in addition to starting at my own business. So it's always my personal goal was starting my own business. Um, so 5 years, I want to be starting that. In 10 years, I hope that that business is well established, generating a strong profit, and potentially expanding into new markets. In addition to that, in 20 years, I want to be a successful business owner with multiple locations and a reputation of excellence. I believe in long term planning, and I know that every step, each goal I make, each step I take is going to get me to my main goal there. So, question 5 says, imagine you were being promoted within the workplace. Describe how you would deal with your colleagues who may have been passed over of the promotion. So, if I were promoted, I would treat all my coworkers the same, with respect and professionalism as always. This has actually happened to me before in McDonald's in my current role. Especially being young and then surpassing people who've been there for a while. It's not always easy. People don't always take well to um, that type of change, but with remain professional, keep leadership, and motivate the team as well. They'll trust you, and it'll be easy transition. Um, Question 6 here, identify what kind of person you have difficulty working with. So this one's a little bit tricky because, you don't want to have difficulty working with anybody really. But if I were to say I had a difficulty working with one person, I would say it's a person who has like a power trip. So someone who abuses their authority or lacks leadership skills. For example, I struggle with people who micromanage, they talk down to others or treat others with less respect than they would expect for themselves to be treated with. So that I don't really like that. So that can create a toxic or disrespectful work environment and affect everyone's performance. So we want to kind of, remain professional. Explain how you handle conflict in the workplace with coworkers or with clients, patients, or customers. I handle conflict by staying calm and showing empathy. It's important to actively listen is the first step. Make sure that the person is heard, and then work together to find a good solution. You don't want to point fingers, but you do want to apologize and just kind of take responsibility, acknowledge their concerns, and then go ahead and make those solutions. So, for example, in my current job, a customer was upset that his prescription did not get to him on time. So, as the call was escalated to myself, a manager, I would say I first listen to the representative, I listen to the customer, and then I apologized. I was like, hey, I apologize that this happened. There was a delay in your prescriptions in the mail. So what we can do is reach out and get it expedited to you. In addition to that, if you need some more prescriptions, please go to your local pharmacy. So like we had to help him there, and all in all, the issue was resolved and went pretty smooth. So what motivates me in the workplace? Self accomplishment. I take great pride in completing tasks, solving problems, and helping others. I can look back at the end of the day and see I made a difference. I like to give myself goals and then meet those goals. That motivates me to keep going. Um, so what I like best about my current job here? I love my current job. First of all, I work at home for a pharmaceutical benefit manager, and it allows me to help people and make their day a little bit easier. So whether I'm resolving an issue or just offering a friendly advice or recommendations on how they can get their prescriptions or go about their day, it's really, really fulfilling for me myself. So I've learned so much in my current role, and I feel prepared to take the next step into management where I can make even a greater impact. So that's exciting. So thank you for the time to learn about me. I'm excited about the opportunity to join your management team and bring my dedication, professionalism, and passion for people to the organization. Thank you. Bye.